If you wash away the sin and shame, will there be anybody left inside of me? The mirror reflects only filth and sad eyes. You'll wash away the crusty grime of a lifetime and leave me cleansed and healed and whole? There might be nothing left of me after this, but even that would be more than who I am now. Please be gentle as you wash me and scrub me. My wounds go deep into my battered soul. Embrace me, God, in your loving arms. You ask me to let go of the bitterness and the anger as you peel off embarrassment and shame while wrapping me in your righteousness. I'm scared to look at who I am now, feeling strange, wonderful peace and joy. In your loving eyes, I see mirrored a beautiful, treasured princess, worthy and whole and free and loved. I want to be her, I say deep down in my heart. You whisper, my daughter, you already are.
That's good. That's good. You know, I know someone who can relate to a lot of the things in that poem.
You do?
I do. And she's here today, and I'm so excited to be able to introduce her and bring her on. Her name is Hope Beryl-Green, and she is someone who has endured just unbelievable things, but she has come out so healed and loved by the Father. Help me introduce Hope.
Yay! Yay! Yeah, why don't you give her a hand, Jenny, and I'll get her a chair.
Oh, a hand. This one's for you, babe. Yay! Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's great to be here.
Yes, so you have this incredible story, Hope, that is for so many people, especially we were talking about in the U.S., so unbelievable that how could it ever happen here? So tell us about the abuse that started from when you were an infant.
Absolutely. Well, I was actually born into sex trafficking and also satanic ritual abuse. And, you know, people unfortunately have the misconception that that's just overseas. But unfortunately, it could be as close as next door. Mm-hmm. I lived in Kentucky. Like I said, I was born into it. I was sold on a daily basis from the time I can remember. The people that were selling me every day were actually teachers within the school system. Yeah. They would take me to church, and they had a network in the church that they would actually sell me to people.
This is incredible. Yeah. That this is happening amongst the suburbs of happy, healthy families.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad to say, but it's not just on the streets that trafficking is happening.
Yeah.
It's in Tennessee. You know, I was trafficked in Nashville, downtown Nashville. I was trafficked in a college in Murfreesboro. I mean, I've been trafficked in areas around here, and, you know, throughout Kentucky. I mean, I was taken, you know, to lots of different places, and it's sad to say, but it's true. It happens every single day. You know, another twist to it, unfortunately for me, was they were involved in satanic ritual abuse as well. And so not only did I not have anybody I could trust as far as, you know, physically and human, I couldn't trust God. I mean, they told me that God had me there, that, you know, it was His will that happened to me. And, you know, they would dress up and pretend like they were Jesus and do horrible things to me. So in my mind, if God can do these things to me, then I must be this evil, horrible person. I mean, there must be something about me. And that's what they made it about. And it's really, any type of slavery is always about controlling the mind. They tell me when I went to the bathroom. They tell me when I got to eat. They told me every move that I made. So it's very, very hard for people to understand that it's not just about, I'm going to decide one day, I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave. I thought I deserved it. I mean, that's what I grew up with. That's what I my whole life I had endured.
Wow.
And
Right.
so
It's normalized
yeah,
for
your
you.
mind, you just think this is what everybody does. This is what everybody goes through. I didn't know there was anything different. So, I never even had a thought that I could get free ever.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about slavery.
Wow.
And now you actually, since God got you out, you're actually working to help other people.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am in the process of writing a book. Yes. It's been a long time coming. It's called To Tell the Truth. It goes, I will not sugarcoat it in any way, shape, or form. It goes very deep, just very bare, raw, what happened to me. I don't think we need to focus on the things that we endured,
Sure.
but I think we need to go there and let Jesus redeem those places.
Absolutely.
And once we do that, we can move on. Unfortunately, until Jesus brings that healing power, it's like you are living in the past.
Right.
And so that's really what I've been in the last 12, 13 years. It's been day to day, just really going to the Lord, sometimes screaming and yelling and just crying and saying,
Yes.
I need you, like memories flooding back and, body memories, all kinds of things coming back, and having the Lord say, this is where I was, speaking truth to all those lies, that I was a demon, or that I was, hated, and that he hated me, and just flooding in with his truth. And that has to happen.
Wow.
How old were you when God got you out of that whole mess?
Well, it's very hard for people to believe, but it wasn't until I was 30 years old.
I understand that.
And my biggest thing is that say something, do something, even if you have the most glimmer of thought that this person is going through something, speak to them and say, are you okay? I had no one, in all those years, no one said to me, are you okay? I was very suicidal, but my parents looked perfect. They went to church. They were in the school. They were very respected. So nobody ever questioned anything. Right. And I think part of us beating this is each of us taking a moment and saying, there is something off. Kind of go with the Holy Spirit. There's something off there. I need to ask them, or I need to make a phone call, or I need to donate to help to set the captive free. And my biggest thing for me, there was a lot of anger towards God.
Right.
Like, why?
Sure.
Why would you take allow 30 years of my life to be taken, And he said, Hope, I sent thousands of people to help you. But this Christian couple that helped me was the first people that said yes.
That actually followed through.
Yes.
Wow.
And so
He
our
was
yes
prompting
is
people
so
along the way.
important. I mean, our yes is so important that you never know whose lives you can change. I'm just doing what you guys are doing. It's just that yes is so important. It really, really is.
And you're taking it to the next level now by being incredibly brave and writing it down.
Yes.
Not just speaking. And you are speaking. And I think there is one specific group that you are working with, Last Call for Grace.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, they are actually dealing very directly with sex trafficking survivors and really getting to the root of their problem. They're Christians, and they are going where most people don't want to go and seeing what needs to be seen and just really getting in the trenches with them. Them as well as in Slavery, Tennessee. Dairy is amazing. They have grown in amazing. That people have to start seeing that this is reality. And the church first needs to be a place where people can say, hey, this is what's going on, I mean, each of us have a voice within us. I mean, just like God for me, when I was 5 years old and I had been taken and put in a room for like weeks at a time without food and get water so I would survive.
Oh
and when I came out, I saw a small little yellow flower. And in that moment, I promise you that the Lord showed me that there was some way out of what I was going. There was a good God. There was somebody that could reach down in there and just pull me out. And so you never know. It says if we don't cry out, the rocks are going to cry out.
Right.
So that flower, it cried out for me because nobody else did. So
Wow.
even our small is big in God's hands.
Was there a moment for you where you really felt like, okay, I'm blooming now. I'm finally on my way to healing?
Absolutely. Well, I just got married a couple of years ago.
Congratulations!
I never thought that would happen. Thank God. He is a gift from God. He's given me the opportunity, to take the time and to really be able to write my book and to really focus on. I have a vision of millions of people coming out of slavery. And I have a vision that, each of us are going to stand up and just say no more. We did it once. There's still slavery today. And, it's possible. And with God, anything is possible. So
that's for sure. Amen. I mean, you are a testament to that. Your story is a testament to anything is possible.
Thank you so much.
And nowadays it's harder to see the slavery in some cases because it's not about a color. It's not about a specific race. It's not about a specific, the trafficking affects everybody. All different colors, all different ages, all different backgrounds. And
absolutely. Everybody is, there's nobody that's immune to it. Unfortunately, mine was from birth. I'd never had a choice, but now with the internet and social media, it's all about deception and everything in the dark. We have to get in the schools and let these kids know, boys and girls, that they deserve so much better. If I wish that somebody had said to me when I was growing up, I wish somebody had something like that and said, this is not normal.
Right.
Because maybe I would have started to think, but I just thought everybody
was living that.
Lived through that's what they told me. Well, they're going home and they're getting, raped. What's your problem? Why is that such a big deal to you?
Wow.
So we
education,
have to,
bringing it out into the light.
And everything
from a young age.
That's why my book is to tell the truth, because lies and darkness, it has to be exposed.
Absolutely.
Well, because of all this, you get to be our ex-victim of the week.
Yay. Congratulations.
Because we do the ex-victim.
Yes.
You were a victim,
I
but
love that.
we know
I
that
love
in
that.
Christ, you are not a victim anymore.
That's right.
And that He's bringing healing and redemption. And so
praise God.
We have our ex-victim necklace, which matches the tattoo on my arm. Because it's a little victim and a big X, which is the ichthyos for Christ.
That's
and
perfect.
that is for you as a
that.
symbol of that. And then, of course, our trademark chocolates
I'll hide
and
that from
tissues.
everybody else. It's all for me.
Because these are the things that are a statement. What we do in sharing light and truth is emotional. And we also need to
remember, use the fertilizer of your past
to bloom today, just like you are. Thank you.
A free PDF copy of the Bloom in the Dark book and a full list of Bloom Today's coaching tools can be found on bloomtodaytv.com. Then visit Bloom Today's Facebook group for deeper conversation.